right? It's not like you'd be using your car battery for a couple of days.
This one's actually like marine size, smaller.
So what it needs, like, huh? I mean, it's just a starter, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Just pull cord and go. I hauled out a different chair, so let's see if
wait.
my shoulder's been killing me.
Switch your cast back on. Okay, now I'm ready.
What about you, Carrot?
Eat food. Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right, starting timer.
Want popcorn?
Knocking my popcorn on the floor.
Like in one of those like commercials.
My game just froze. Like, completely. Son of a bitch.
Well, can't be DPS check like that.
So we shall all just jump off.
Yeah.
Go flying.
Let's go play Lemmings.
That was real weird. Like, it completely stopped. And then everything happened.
Oh, but I was fully healed.
Oh, so the game didn't crash. It just
Like, that was like the most lag I've ever had, like, ever playing this game. Like, it stopped for a solid, like, 5 seconds. And then everything rushed forward.
Oh, I thought your whole game crashed. Because I've definitely had Final Fantasy freeze, like the application.
Yeah, I thought that's what was about to happen, but looks okay. There's one right under his cave.
Look at us. Like,
Yay!
Oh, I just wasted an
Like a
golden.
boss.
God damn it.
We're just gonna jump off.
I wonder if we jumped off early, if we could skip this sequence.
Make us refight X-Death.
Yeah, I'm too afraid we'll reset it and we'll have to fight regular X-Death again.
That Earthshaker mechanic, I happened to be watching somebody else heal as White Mage, and they kept on getting the Earthshaker too, and the Paladin just covered them. That might be one thing you might want to do.
Was the Paladin taking the Earthshaker, or was the Paladin...
No.
So the Warrior was tanking at that moment?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, I could totally do that if Tam wanted to be a bro.
I mean, if it continues to be a problem, it's just an idea. That's all.
I think we should be fine as long as like the timing for the provoke is arrow 3. As long as the provoke happens at arrow 3, we should be good.
Cool.
I only have to drink 2 potions. It's so cheap today.
Well, that's for our first time in here.
Like, our first time in here, I drank like 40 potions in one night.
I mean, for tonight. I think I timed it perfectly. Nope.
What's the opposite perfectly?
Almost perfectly.
Looks like directly in front is gonna be good. Or not. D side. Or not.
Yeah.
Well.
It was B. B was good.
B's too far away. I can't hit him from there.
Well, for the other people, got A.
I thought you were. I didn't see when you typed that, so I thought you were saying like, because I was actually squeezed into a little, between his beam and the puddle. I was like, no, I'm a monk. I can dodge things. And then he arrow 3 me.
Well, I didn't die.
I
That's
didn't
bad.
die because I didn't have a wound. Oh well. We weren't long for that one anyway.
Oh, hang on. I need to switch batteries.
Not what I want to do. One sec. Okay, I'm good.
Wait, what's Riddle of Wind do? I don't even know what it does.
Doesn't that make you run faster?
Thought it made your shoulder tackle like come back.
I get it when I use shoulder tackle under wind, which is why I don't know what it does. Oh my god.
Ouch.
What happened?
You got bad luck.
Yep.
Didn't someone say like the server stuff? So sometimes where we.
It literally ticked as soon as it hit.
Yep.
Yeah, I can addle. I was doing that last night. I just forgot to hit it this time.
Ah, yes. Riddle of Wind gives me a second shoulder tackle. That's what it is.
Why would you need a second shoulder tackle if you already shoulder tackle?
What if you're
Because
killing an
you're
ad?
dog.
I don't know.
What
I mean, I
shoulder
can-
tackle do?
I can obviously.
Gap closer.
Yeah, it's a gap closer. It does 130 potency. It stuns also. But
You know what else stuns? One Ilm punch.
Yeah, it's safe to go under him if and only if you and only you and I get puddles the second time. But if Tam gets one.
Oh crap. I got greedy. I wanted to DPS more.
Oh, I think we're all dead.
Yeah, the flood of the Allegan field was kind of a lot of damage, even through Sentinel.
Didn't hit everybody though for some reason.
I'll be right back.
I don't think it was an Allegan field kill. Maybe it was.
No, it's 25% of the damage taken gets reflected to everybody, and it doubles incoming damage on the person themselves.
Sorry, I thought I smelled something burning.
It was just you.
That was just a cat.
Your cat's burning.
Just kidding.
These cats would burn out. That was too slow. That's my fault.
I mean, it was kind of lucky that it didn't kill anybody, but yeah.
That was not the right person.
It wasn't. Did somebody, like, take hate for a second?
That would be me.
Oh. I misjudged, but that was me.
How is Carrot not getting aerial?
I had to walk back into the pile. I'm pretty fucked for this. Come with me. I got somebody. No, I'm gonna decline this.
I'm jumping that.
I think we might need to like adjust our stacks, so that like we can stack up a little more predictably. For the right after alpha when we have to get in a row.
Are we doing something wrong there?
Well, I mean, like Tam just got creamed there. I think like Tam has to be.
I was in front.
Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to be in front. Yeah.
Yeah, I got pushed back and I got killed by something. I don't know what.
So I think it's like it is. There may be a proximity component to it. So like Tam, if Tam is, or sorry, if whichever tank does not have the field, could get like the edge of the hitbox. Oh wait, was terminal anti-light?
Is that what killed me?
I mean, yes, that's what killed you. But like, the question is like, which attack does that originate from? I think that's the thing that hits us all, right? So
I
like,
think so.
like, I'm gonna steal the C marker for a second. It'd be like, if the tank can get here, and then have the stack of people be like right here, like that would mean that we wouldn't have to like crawl right under his like little, you know, gonads or whatever. So like just basically if the stack can pull back just a little bit, you're not going to get knocked off. Give a little more room for the tanks to step back. I'm jumping off.
What's that puddle due to airspeed? Because I don't know who.
I don't think so.
Because it seemed like everyone moved out like super early, but there was still a puddle there.
I'm gonna blow my cooldown a little earlier. If I pop Rampart at the start, it should be up through the entire first section.
I'm sure somebody moved late. I'm not really watching.
Okay.
I doubt it was EOS.
That'd be fucked up if they started targeting pets now.
Like just for this one fight. If ability name equals.
Yeah, so there's no one there. Okay, good.
threat?
Yeah, you're gonna. That is the threat drop.
Yeah, did it.
Did it!
C side, and then maybe switch to the D side.
There's room.
Guess what?
Healers, please.
You want to get too close.
You don't want to be too far.
That's true, but being too far doesn't kill you. It's just close times.
Damn it.
Oh wait, that was different. Purple mark.
As the person who used mantra, I'm the only one who died.
You look at the situation. Everyone's dead right now. We're pretty toasty.
I know, that just happens a lot.
Clearly, we need to come in as 8 paladins.
4 paladins and 4 white mages. Easy peasy.
What are people dying to there?
Or just 8 paladins. I feel like that would carry it.
People, well, a bunch of people are dying to the different mechanics in the Delta.
Yeah, I died to my stupid acceleration bomb.
Oh.
If I die there, it's almost exclusively because I get to stay close as a melee, and then I have to dodge the beam. But I'm in the middle because of the acceleration bomb still. And I'm dumb. And I forget about that every time. That's not what killed that.
Oops, I not want to waste that.
Okay, good enough.
See, like that, everyone was too close. I guess it's fine. Might not do damage based off proximity. I don't know.
It probably is, but I negated 20,000.
If I'm not in melee range, that's kind of a...
No, I'm not asking you to not be in melee range. I'm like, you don't have to be inside his hitbox.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Damn it.
Got him. Or not.
You can get stunned.
I tried to cover you, but like the range on cover is fucking miserable.
That was weird.
I choose death.
Then you live through the first attack.
No, I will not die to arrow 3.
So some people were proposing openers where you open with Holy Spirit spam instead of fight or flight, because it generates more upfront threat. But it does not work out very well in this particular fight.
Compared to Hello?
The idea is you never want to use Hello. It is like just a straight DPS loss to use Hello. But I'm doing it anyway because someone here generates just a ridiculous amount of threat. Not gonna name names.
He's talking about me, right? Definitely me.
Uh-huh. Definitely you.
Under is dangerous. Well,
That's super awkward. Yeah.
Wait, did that disappear before it even got to him?
I don't think so.
How did he
I
do
mean,
that?
I was on the edge.
Do we just like find that crack between the?
There's. Well,
I mean, some of the safe spots are going to be on the opposite side of the boss. We won't always be able to stay right on top of them.
so the problem with that crack, Konata, is that that only works for the middle beam.
Doesn't work for the side beams.
Yeah, so I think in that case, it's too late. Like by the time we saw where the thing was, it was too late to get behind the puddle. I tried to get behind the puddle and got hit by the beams instead. So instead, you just want to like hug as close to his like chin as possible, and if you get hit by emptiness, you'll only get hit by one hit.
I'll just get the last tick.
That's bad though.
That is less bad than dying.
There's gotta be a better way.
The better way is you realize beforehand that this is the pattern where you have to get behind the thing and you move well in advance. This is like, that's the one you don't want to get.
The one where it's move halfway across the room over here.
Yes,
and then
yes.
follow it back forward to the boss. Like that's might be worse than
Just eating a tick. That is exactly what I was saying. Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Under is pretty dangerous, but left side's a little safer. Right side's definitely not safe.
That side is pretty safe.
Well, I'm in melee range.
I was in melee range.
Oh.
Right where Eris is right now, it's perfectly safe. To the side.
Wish I did not get so far.
Getting Jink. Ooh.
Why is that thing always right after the Earth Shakers? And I'm like, after
Dory.
run so far in for the Earth Shakers.
Ah, you fuckers.
Oh no.
Oh crap! I ran to the wrong.
No, you ran to the correct side. Sky was on the wrong side. And
I gotta check.
Sorry, I was
was
trying to
kinda-
res.
That's fine.
You're gonna need that for the meteors.
Not if you just jump.
Just jump.
My wife brought me a milkshake.
Did it?
And
Nice.
What a top-notch lady.
Mm-hmm. It's glorious.
I can't remember the last time I had a milkshake. That makes me sad.
I had a pie shake just like a few days ago.
time to go to In and Out for a milkshake.
I guess I must have had one since I got here.
You haven't found some sort of artisanal milkshake bar that's only open 2 days a week?
Sorry.
I'll get him.
No, the neighborhood I live in is kind of too wealthy to be hipsters.
I'll take it.
Right side is safe. On the D side. And then get underneath it. Guess it's not safe after all. Just can't. Just gotta eat it. If he does the outside ones are the worst.
It's not that messy.
Oops, my foot slipped. If he could just not do the outside ones, that'd be great.
Like, there's gotta be a safe way to do that. Like, when it comes
Of course,
through
there definitely is.
the safe way without going, like, all the way back here.
I mean, there's the problem is you don't know if he's doing inside or outside until halfway after they started moving.
Like, I'm pretty sure the answer is actually just to go to the far out, left and right.
I don't think those are safe.
There's always a safe spot from the... You're saying the beam goes all the way to the edge.
Yes, I think the outside beam goes all the way to the edge.
I'm testing it next time.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really going to be much better than running all the way back.
Should I get targeted like every time?
I got parried.
I got him.
The corners will not be safe.
Hey, my little pocket.
Yeah, so when this pocket works.
It's just like the Thornton charge. I think the pocket's a little small, but it's pretty close.
That's good enough. And it's exactly the same every time.
Yeah. Oh jeez,
Why am I dead? Why am I dead?
because you died.
That one ticked longer than the first one?
People die when you kill them.
I don't think so. I think it was probably just a little bit longer because the tick was late, but...
I mean, I got hit by the arrow 3, but there were like 4 other hits after that. That was not the correct distribution of people.
Oh yeah, you're right, it does go all the way to the edge.
A very good viewpoint from our place on the ground here.
Yeah, definitely. That's just... If he does the outside ones and the thing's coming right at us, just get close and eat one stack. Actually, they're not even stacked, are they? It's just a static debuff.
Yep. It's just like 20 something, 25% damage down for 20 seconds. And you lose half your TP and MP.
It was all our TP, but...
It's all? That's...
Oh.
No, it's 500 per tick.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not half. maybe it's half max.
Yeah, half of your maximum, and half of your maximum MP.
Okay, well, it takes me to 0, so.
Probably. Each. If you get hit by 2, then you're at 0. It's like not great. Like there's gotta be a pocket somewhere. There cannot not be a pocket.
Well, so here's the thing: is if it's the far away one, we might have time to just dodge it. But if it's the middle one, I don't think there's time.
If it's the far away one, it won't get all the way to him before it goes off. The only one that we have to watch out for is if it's the middle one that's going straight up the middle.
And he does the outside one.
I mean, the outside one's still dangerous, but I think that we have time.
He does the outside laser beams, and then the thing starts in the middle, and it goes towards him.
Right. But it can start in the middle or far away.
Right, and if the traveling circle starts far away, it will not reach the edge where he is when it goes off. They only travel about like 2/3 of the platform in terms of total distance.
I wonder if there's a thing you could do where, like this, the circles aren't progressing linearly, right? There'll be one to the left, one to the right as it moves forward. So I wonder if you could just like stay on the edge of the laser and like just move forward a bit. Or like backwards away from next step as it comes towards you on the correct side. Instead of being one tick in between each circle, there'll be 2 ticks. Maybe there's enough time. Like, there's gotta be a way to do this.
Check your food. D side is safe.
Or I'm just gonna stand right in the middle.
That's cool too, except not cool.
Cam was like, I will find the most dangerous part.
I don't know what people want.
Hi. Oh, that's a
So Tam, are you doing that section in Defiance?
I'm in tank stance.
Yeah, because you're fighting me for threat, and that's really messing with like targeting for stuff. You should not need to be in tank stance after the second one, unless you want to be. If you want to be the one in tank stance doing threat combos, then that's cool. I'll let you do that, and then I'll just cover. And I'll just let you cover, or I'll cover his butt. So, which would you rather do? DPS stance or tank stance on that one?
I'll do DPS after the Delta. Is that the one? Yeah, Delta.
You can switch to DPS after you get the double punch.
I usually do.
Can
Yeah,
someone do
so
a
you
refresh on that mechanic that we all decide to? Because
I thought
I'm
stack
just
was
chasing
staying
the
right
person
there.
with a stack around. I don't know where they're actually supposed to be.
I didn't care. We were all dead.
I mean, it wasn't just you, but I mean, it's not just you. Like the last time
Okay.
that I was actually up
Stack
for it, I was,
stays
like,
where the boss is.
looking for where they were supposed to go. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we were all like 2 times before that. We were all together. All the flares were like on top of each other.
All right. So, as we are relative to the boss right now, stack is going to be A. Just tuck in underneath him. Like you don't have to get that close. Just like in this hitbox. Tanks will be D, or going west/left relative to the boss. Healers are going to go to B, or right/east relative to the boss, and the DPS that gets it goes as close to C as possible before it goes off. Okay. So,
thank you.
Whoever has the stack and whoever does not have a marker should be inside his hitbox.
And it's relative from the boss. Boss is
Yes.
Where the boss was when the markers went out.
Yes. The boss will teleport away during that.
Because he's a jerk.
He is a
He's a douchemonger.
He sells douches, like in the open market.
Yep.
In the black market.
Tam should be behind me.
That also hurt.
I'm jumping off.
Bye.
Yep. I always have that moment where it's like, I see the marker go out, and I'm like, oh, what's that marker? I don't recognize that. Oh, I know what that's for.
That's always fun.
I don't normally get to see that marker.
It happened to me in Lakshmi once. I got the off tanks marker and didn't know what was happening. So I stood in the middle and killed everybody.
Wait, what? How did I die? Oh, fire.
Yep, you guys standing next. Oh, because since Sky was dead, you guys got an extra fire.
Always tie leader me who gets the extra fire.
I mean, if it was one of the tanks, you wouldn't notice.
That's probably true. It is funny though, watching us, or seeing us progress like this, because it does not feel like we're progressing. But eventually we stop dying.
I'm super surprised you shot regular next time.
Shh, don't jinx it.
You still have to do it one more time tonight.
No, right?
That's what I was talking about earlier.
What? You see how far away I am from where my circle dropped, right?
Yeah. Well, that's bad.
Alright, Seaside is definitely safe until he does the inside thing.
Oh no, it's the outside one.
Remember to get out right after this. It really just doesn't do all attacks.
No. You have a lot of downtime in between big attacks. There are no autos.
There's no autos in this either.
No. I got something. Back in something? Oh, come on!
I had to switch sides because I was on the wrong side.
Oh, we're so close!
Onslaught saved my life there, actually.
Oh. I wonder if there's any rhyme or reason between the blue, purple, and green, depending on which DPS gets which.
Oh, I was on the wrong side.
I'll get him. Or not.
We're pretty screwed.
Carrot, you left me.
There's not a whole lot I can do there. It does 300,000 damage if you don't stack with something.
Which means it does 150,000 damage even if you do stack with someone. Just saying. Like, that's how the math works.
Is it only between two people?
Yup. It only hits 2 people max. Even if we're all stacked like on each other.
He's only got 2 fists.
Oh, I'm ready. Sorry.
Oh, it's because Sky was right next to the boss. It probably does a lot less. Don't still be next to it.
Yes. If you're at the edge, it's survival.
Oh no.
I'm in front.
thing.
I forgot to do a cooldown.
Don't worry, he's gonna drop aggro.
Oh good, I got a thing.
What? Oh, maybe it was the attack or something.
It's not really auto attacks.
No, for me.
Oh, you did an auto attack.
Think about that. Oh.
I provoked during Arrow 3.
Think you can get hit?
Yeah.
Are we using smoke screen at any particular point in this fight?
Yes, but it is not an automatic dump. It's only quelling strikes.
Right, but quelling strikes. Like, my question is like, when is it being used?
I only have time to use it once before that.
Right, so
As in either at the start or later, but it will not come back up again. And I've tried it at the start when most of the stuff would be dumped for Almagest. Doesn't matter. I've tried it early after for recovery on the second Almagest. It's not mattering on the threat generation. It's not stopping it from being too much. So something else needs to be done about threat.
Cool. Now what?
Oh.
and I'm pretty sure there's an Almagest after this.
I don't have backed up yet.
Oh, this. We actually have to split this, unless you have it back up.
And yes, he does have
Oh yeah.
Barely.
Barely counts.
Now. Oh,
Get the hell out.
that's rude. That is so rude. And an arrow 3.
Alpha, get in the middle.
I have 10 seconds on the initiative.
Oh, I got lightning that time.
Yeah, we actually have to deal with that one.
Healer LB.
Yeah, I do not have home gang up by that time.
Ooh, shit. Fuck. Tactical.
Omega! Alright. Okay, and we got feared right off the edge!
I'll be right
There's
back. I
no
just spilled
invincibility for that.
So, what happens there?
Yeah, so smoke screen, wherever it's used, it's not going to be up again, even if it's used like on the pool. So
I don't need it on the pool.
Don't need it on the pole.
Don't need it on the pool.
okay.
I've stopped doing Medica 2 like before pull.
And-
You just
and,
know it's not needed.
Yeah, and I'm doing a Halone combo and Shield Oath at the start, so
And I've learned to time my first Cure 3 so that it hits a little later, so there's a little less overhealing. So we're good there.
Then where do you want it?
In that one after Grand Cross when we go for Almagest. Because I pulled a Cure 3 there, and then just did an Assis along with one other Cure 3, and then Plenary. And I was still like fighting threat, and I aggro dumped after my, in the middle of it.
Oh, sorry, was that me?
No, we're waiting on Ching-Chi.
I'm back.
Let's hope it's not the middle. Okay, good.
I was supposed to get hit by that, right?
I don't know, did you have the purple thing or did you have the other one?
I had the purple thing.
The sides are going to be not safe. Ooh. Oh yeah, boys. We're all alive. Let's make it happen.
And girl.
Thanks.
She can be honorary BOI.
I'll get Kunada. Or not. Whatever.
Alright, two of us in the middle tam, tam.
Or I can take it.
Whatever.
Take it like a boss.
Just trying to help.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Why even covered? Why? Why?
Healer, I'll be after this. Or after this.
Oh no!
I think we're all dead. Lol.
Might hurt.
Delta.
Oh shit.
Provoke. No. Alright, so let's talk about that second Delta attack, because my hallowed ground is not up at that point.
Yes, I can.
Neither my home game won't be up either.
So we're gonna have to do that like the real way.
I thought we were doing it the real way.
No, carrot cheese by.
Oh, the final battle! It's the final battle!
So Carrot needs to learn how to
It's like the final countdown.
What?
There's
There's
too
two
many
of
things out there.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
It's not that hard. You literally just do the one mechanic and then you do the other mechanic.
Alright, so wow, everyone's like you're being every poll. Okay, so it is probably logistically easier to do the Delta attack correctly the first time, but it's so nice to cheese it. Just because it's like, it's right after Almagest and the arrow, and, whatever. Anyway, so if we can just do the first one normally, then that might make our life easier later in the fight. But if we cheese the first one, I don't know. Hollowed might be up for something even cheesier later. So at some point we're going to have to do it correctly, which is during the Delta attack cast, you need to provoke, and we need to be on opposite sides by the time it finishes casting, and we both need to have cooldowns up. That is the correct way of handling that. And kind of big heals because it will still be a Thunder 3 and a Fire 3 right back to back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, well, let's hope we get there
I need to provoke during the cast?
during the cast. Because there's no cast bar for Thunder 3.
Alright, hold on.
During that, I'll heal Carrot, you heal Tam.
Okay.
Alright.
I think just to get, so that we don't waste an attempt later, let's try doing it the correct way for this pull on the first one, and then we'll go back to the other way once we make sure that we got the timing down on it. Check your food.
Yeah, if we get to the second one, we'll cheese it. But
Alright, get ready to provoke. And pop a cooldown. Nope, I got hit by both thunders.
Yeah, my provoke didn't go off while I was running.
How does it know?
Jump? Do we want to jump or?
yeah, I guess
It-
you might as well.
It locks in the first target when it starts the cast time. So at that point, I have main threat. So because the first Thunder 3 goes off immediately after it finishes the cast bar. The timing of it is halfway through the cast bar, you see the puddles for the blizzards, for the first blizzards, and then as soon as the cast bar finishes, it immediately does the Fire 3 and the Thunder 3, and then it does the second Thunder 3 on whoever is his now new target.
Ah.
I mean, it's basically a red mage dual cast attack, yeah. That's pretty standard, actually, it seems like. Well, I guess actually Sophia wasn't instant cast, but
Seems like if I just put a Escarf on Tam, probably good.
assuming he doesn't die.
Can't prevent one shots.
Not with XCOM.
Alright, provoke. Oh, still got double thundered.
I provoked before it went off.
Up for it? Wait. You don't get any, like, stuns or anything. You don't get, like... Yeah, you don't get stuns, so... How do you maintain that?
Shirk.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Let me, Alright, so, I tell you what, I'm going to trust that the provoke will go off, and I'm just going to trick you at the end of the cast bar, regardless of whatever.
Okay.
What? Looks like
I've got one from the far back.
Middle's still safe, though, right?
If you get super close.
I want to move over here, Tony. Never mind. Never mind. I always get hit by the laser, the middle laser, if he does that, but... guess if he doesn't do that...
We're doing this the normal way, by the way. We're just gonna save the provoke thing for the second one.
Why?
Because that way I will have hollowed up in the last half of the fight. Just wanted to make sure we had the timing down for that. Divine Veil never triggered. Oh fuck, get in the middle. Ah! That's so rude.
That hurt.
Do you want me to save my Divine Veil? It looks like we don't need it for the first one anymore. Seems like that Almagest after the Grand Cross Alpha seems like or Grand Cross Delta, whichever, the one where Delta. Sounds like it's probably better used there.
Yeah. Seems like if we do the mechanic correctly for the Paladin field, it doesn't actually hurt.
Yeah,
1 out of 8 times it just takes 0 damage.
I don't know, whenever I get pushed back, I take a shit ton of damage.
No,
like whenever I'm in front.
The first tank will always take a bajillion damage, but the second tank, if you get a crit Outlook, they'll take so little that the Allergan field will do 0 damage to everyone else.
Oh, fuck, I pushed it out, habit.
Oh. I seem really bad at judging those for some reason. I'm usually really fucking good with spatial stuff like this, but I just cannot judge those sometimes. What's the HWM?
WHM?
It's the hot white mage. Either that or hot white mess, you know.
That's LB2 meteors. Oh shoot. I did not realize that was happening.
So there's no threat dump between the I guess the last threat dump was Delta. So there is no if we're gonna have Tam take those, then we should just, like, I guess after meteors, provoke an all shirk.
Yeah. I did provoke, but apparently it didn't go off in time.
Yeah.
That provoked during the ability right before he does that thing, and it's still like somebody took hate back from me.
I think doing it after meteors is a good idea because that will also give a little more padding during the Cryptus, which is another, like, heavy healing section. I don't understand how people, like, pretend they can pug this. This requires so much, like, micro coordination and, like, tweaking.
Because they use a publicly stated guide, and anybody who doesn't follow it ruins everything.
They also probably do it in Tank Sandstorm.
I mean, you still have to tank swap and, like, plan your abilities.
I feel like this whole thing will be like provoke at a very, very specific time.
No, I think you have to do that. Like, there's no way that you can handle all the Delta attacks with Hollowed. That or they're doing their double attacks the legit way.
Yeah, you do everything the legit way. That's your thing.
That time bomb acceleration, whatever thing, is like a fucking liar.
It's okay. Crit, but nothing happens.
Yeah, I hit home game too early.
What res right now?
Signal's not safe.
The horrible thing is if I want home gang to be up for the second one, I need to hit it early. How did I get like double pushback from that?
How did that do so much damage? Oh, no Addle. Rip. Why does Addle make such a big difference?
Just the initial hit, like, takes a lot off the initial hit, and the initial hit hits very hard.
It's 10%.
Yeah, the tick isn't too bad.
Well,
It's just the initial hit. That's the problem.
it's the hit with the tick is the danger.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second.
Middle's not safe.
I'm fine. I'm not fine.
Less fine.
Idiot.
Come on, I'm worth it.
I don't think I want that right.
Do you need to HG that tank buster? A
Which
lot
one?
of times, not you, Tam.
What?
Second tank buster that the first one that you HG. 'Cause a lot of times it doesn't kill you.
Oh, it's XCOG.
Yeah, it only doesn't look like it kills him. It's doing about because he's standing
okay.
so close. He's like taking like 100 300,000 damage.
Ah, well, that makes sense then.
No, it does exactly 300,000 damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
it kills.
Okay.
Like, I guess that is unmitigated as close as possible.
Yep, I think it's HP removal, not standard.
Well, it's based off of distance, for sure.
Yeah. But it might be HP removal, not calculated by defense. That or you just got really lucky and did 300,000 seconds.
Yeah, no, it's 300,000. It's done it a couple times.
Oh no! It does appear like it doesn't take personal damage. I was going right at it.
Alright, this is awful.
I'm retarded. Oh no. I didn't know. My timing was totally off. Just mentally.
Alright, I'm gonna let you keep him until the next tank buster that you're gonna have to take, which is after New Year's. Oh no. Oh god, this is awful.
That is so freaking close. Want me to keep him?
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna drop now.
Oh crap! No! 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 No!
All right. Ah!
Wow.
Guess we're dead.
I wasn't close enough to the middle.
Hopefully we can one shot.
That's really good though.
We should probably reset.
Yeah. Let's take a 5-minute.
Don't forget to repair.
Oh, my stuff is so low. Has anybody seen this?
Oh, I saw it a long time ago. I haven't looked at it in a long time though.
Oh, that's subreddit.
Yeah.
Going back in.
2 people said that they weren't ready, including you. Or I should say, did not pass the ring check. Ready check. All right, ready.
Oh, this motherfucker. Right.
please.
Oh,
I'm full. I'm very clearly full.
Did we get it? No.
No. Track your food.
I wish I could blame food. But even if the food was wrong, I can't blame it.
Look, if this is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What a jerk.
Oh, it's all right next to me.
What?
Also, Sky has software.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sky.
It was super effective.
Oh.
Oh no.
Can't believe that worked.
Man, that just barely killed me. I should be able to live through that.
Just on race Whatever.
I got him. Yay, clemency.
I Benny too.
Oh no.
It's fine. You won't need it for anything else.
We gotta go pretty far this time. So much time left. Are we gonna try it? Should we try it?
Why not? We'd have almost no time to continue wiping anyway, so see what happens if we all jump.
I don't wanna.
Nope, not doing it.
But
We'd only have 20 minutes
Science!
left anyway.
For
Science!
science!
Do it for science.
Alright, X-Death is definitely gone now. You can jump.
I love you.
Come on, guys! Do it!
The
Do
platform's
it!
Somebody else
changed.
jumped.
Okay. So scared.
Alright, yay! We learned.
Okay, science has been proven.
Alright, we'll wait until his he is targetable next time. Wow, that's such a long fucking intro.
We shouldn't have jumped.
Doesn't matter.
Ah,
I felt like 20 minutes. Whatever.
I'm so upset.
I think that learning that information was worth the time invested.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
think we gave in to peer pressure. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we could have.
This is what happens when we give in to peer pressure.
You'd rather live in ignorance.
I'd rather Google.
I'd rather experiment myself.
You can experiment with yourself all you want, not during raid time.
I'm not sure we all learned the same valuable lesson today, but I think we learned something.
It's like when you watch a very special episode of TV.
Alright,
And then
which
at
one
the
of us is
end-
getting the intervention then?
No, you have to wait till the end of the episode where the actors talk to you directly.
Like, out of
Your
character.
phone number. Yeah.
Would this one be the suicide prevention hotline?
That or the bullying one. Maybe both.
I'm going with bullying.
If you feel yourself succumbing to peer pressure,
Fine,
remember,
Dory.
there's always someone to talk
Yeah, I
to.
was not paying attention.
Someone who's not your asshole friends.
Yep.
No.
That's close.
I had a better angle on myself, so that was a pretty good pose.
Where's my ball?
I ran into it.
Oh, that is, yeah, we are so screwed. So screwed. Bye guys.
No, I wanted to jump. I didn't want to die.
Wow, Midori, way to be a team player.
Oh, that's about a team player.
Player on Team Midori.
If I hadn't been a
that's
team
okay.
player before, we'd be fighting Neo Exit right now. Not following everyone off the edge anymore.
Whoops. What happened?
Someone just get the memo.
Wait, what happened?
He canceled the game.
Did he?
I canceled it because everybody wasn't ready yet.
My fault.
I hit the ready check and I'm like, oh, everybody's just ready. I'm gonna start the countdown.
This is true. I had a friend who got pregnant, even though they're using condoms.
Fine, I'm fine.
Yeah, I will probably be invading your spaces constantly when that phase starts, because for some reason Carrot space is never free.
I've got threat.
Oh wait, why is one?
Oh no.
I'm not there. Wait, where'd arrows go?
Alright, well, do we want to call it? It's 9:50. Do people have to go at 10?
I'm actually probably gonna go to sleep at 10 or 1 o'clock here.
Okay, well, if we're not staying late, then I don't think we need extra practice on X-Death himself. Current performance aside. It'd be nice if we could get back to Neo, but we wouldn't get any time to do a real pull on Neo anyway.
No, what if we hadn't all jumped off?
We would have been able to get one pull in.
Maybe last time we had 15 minutes, we got 3 in.
That's not a good sign.
I'm just saying.
Alright, see you guys next week. And feel free to pug if you want, but good luck with that.
That sounds pretty awful.
Feel free to torture yourself.
Alright, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
I'll post the 2 X test kills.
I'm pretty sure we only had one.
Funny.
It counts.
Hmm.
I hope
Does
it
it?
counts.
It would be funny if it didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh. And we did learn 2 valuable lessons.
I'm a little confused though, because we took a break at like 8:40 or something.
No, it was after 9.
Oh,
It
was
was
it?
like it was 9:20 when we.
Oh, okay. Wait. How could it have been 9:20? Because we didn't.
This is like 2 hours. Because
Maybe I didn't look at the clock then.
it was like 110 minutes when we got to Neo Access the first time.
Yep. We left at around 9:11, or like our last reset was 9:11, and we went in 9:23 was our first pull.
Okay, I mean that's fine. I guess I thought it was 8:40 because that was the last time I looked at the clock.
Yo, that's a long
Time progresses without your permission.
We had half an hour in Neo X Dev after 8:40.
It's like 3 hours in the real world.
Oh, we have 2 clears for tonight.
Anybody need expert?
I'll
did
go.
it already.
I could go again real quick. I assume it will be quick.
I can do one if you want.
Yeah, that's 4 people.
Yeah, and I'm sure Sky will do better than the healer that I got on Expert today, who was a white mage that never used Medica or Medica 2 or Regen or Assize or Tetragrammaton.
Those are just...
So you
Just
didn't.
Cure, huh? Cure and Cure 1, Cure 2? Or...
Cure 1 and Cure 2 were the spells.
They only used all of the spells that I never use.
And, oh yeah, it didn't DPS, obviously. But also, like, was having trouble keeping people alive. And then when we're like, hey, I just got some suggestions, like, you know, Regen's a really good skill, you should probably use it.
It's in
And
fact
then, like,
the single best white mage healing spell.
like, got, like, went and pulled enemies and then refused to heal and then let us wipe, and we couldn't kick him because it didn't roll on loot until the loot expired.
Classy.
Yeah, so, you know, on top of being a shit healer, can't take even the most, like, kitty glove feedback on their performance, and then gets super fucking salty about it and makes everyone else suffer because they're a petulant child.
Private party?
Yeah, let me figure that out.